Okay.
Good evening, good afternoon. I'd like to come on here tonight. Our topic will be online business talk today. It's not is it a quick, rich business, or is it just how do you get in this business? How can we succeed in this business? Is it easy to get rich quick, or how does that work? And I have awesome business partners here on the back. We like to come on here every now and then to see people that we are legit and that anybody can do this business. You don't need to be tech savvy. Anybody that can do this business. I will introduce you to my business partners. I'll invite them to my page. We're having difficulty here with our StreamYard here. So hopefully we can get on here. Can you guys hear me? It's
Yeah,
not
we can hear
going
you.
anywhere.
It's okay. Yeah, that's good. We've
Hi,
lost Stefan.
everyone.
Hi, how's it going, Esther? We've lost Stefan and Kadisha. Okay, hi, Stefan. How's it going?
There you go. There you go. I think we have
And Kadisha,
found
how?
some of them.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh,
I'm fine. I'm just in the blue somewhere. Woohoo!
you guys are good. You guys are good. So how's it going, guys? So it's
It's Maria, it's Lisa.
so guys, do you guys think this is a rich quick way to get in this business? Do you think this business is like a scheme? Because I like, what would you let's see who wants to go first. Esther, you want to go first?
Yes. My name is Esther Hernandez. I'm part of Anthony and Esther. I came into the business a little bit over a year and a half ago. And, the topic today is this a quick, rich type of business? How long will it take to see results? Well, it's really up to you how fast you want to see results, right? A lot of times people, they say, oh, I don't see results, but a lot of times you don't put the effort, right? And if you are very hungry, you will see results. Like for me, I start seeing results in a month, and I am a mom of 4 beautiful children. So for me, it was a little bit harder to get started in some areas because I'm not tax savvy, to be honest. And was a lot of things that I had to learn step by step. But what I'm very happy about to that this business have it's step by step training, and if you follow the training, and there's thousands of people that have gone before us, and they have took the exact same blueprint that we are just on. We can all do this together, and that's for people like me. I'm not tax savvy. There's a lot of people that I have met, they're not tax savvy, but they start making an incredible income because their why is so big, right? So if you have a drive to succeed, you will succeed above and beyond. It will not be tomorrow. If somebody tells you that is tomorrow, you will be rich tomorrow, then you better just run, because that's not true. And that's why we come on and we come here to show people that we are real and that the business is legit, right? Like Cedar, right? He knows about the business. He knows the blueprint in and out. So why don't you go next, Cedar?
Yeah, Esther. That's great. Esther succeeded above and beyond in this business. You know why? Because she kept close to the ones that know. So my wife, my fiance right now, she's been in this business for 3 years, guys, and she's a mom, single mom with 5 kids. She was on her business, and she thrived on her own. And let me know, she's a coach and CEO right now, and she will get you. She will get you wherever you need to go in this business, because she'll give you all her information. Hi, my name is Tiro Ivancos Hernandez. I am originally from Spain. My whole family is from Spain, but I am here in Canada. I've been here for about 10 years now, and I've did this business for 9 months, I think. This business, it changed my life because I would never join a business unless someone told me that I would quit my job. I would end up moving out of my house. I would end up moving into a mansion and just trade it for my work. And what Georgia did, she told me that I would do it in 6 months. And I was saying 6 months. The maximum time I want to keep waiting. And then she'd say, "You do it in 3 months." 4 weeks into the business, I called my boss and I said, I gotta let you go. Now I've noticed that in this business, it's not a quick rich scheme to get rich, right? Because I worked like at the beginning, at the start of this business, when you have to set up. It's like every other business in the world. You know, you have to learn what you want to do. You have to learn. If you don't know how to, you say you want to make a restaurant, you have to learn on what meat you gotta buy, what food you gotta buy. You gotta learn on the tables. You gotta learn on everything. The same thing with this business, guys. So what I did is I didn't have much time. I worked from 5:30 in the morning in construction till sometimes till 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Then I come home, and a couple of hours. Then I eat and then go to sleep right around 9 o'clock. But what I did is I worked in the business in my lunch hour. 15 minutes a day could be done. You could do a lot if it's you want to change your life, right? And if you focus. So I used my lunch hours. I used my time before I go for bus. I changed my life, guys. 4 weeks into the business, I called my boss and I said, I know you're paying me quite a lot of money here, but if I'm making twice or triple the income by doing this 15 minutes a day, a couple hours a day, then what if I just do this for 8 hours a day? I wonder, right? And then you do it for a bit. You're afraid, whenever you're afraid, don't be afraid. If you're afraid, something good's coming. Just go for it. And you know, in this business, you have to work for your business. This is not a business that you guys have to, oh, can we do this? Are we capable of this? Is this a pyramid scheme? This is not a pyramid scheme, guys. A pyramid scheme is we make money from the people that come in from below us. Now, listen, this is affiliate marketing, guys. We don't take the commission from the person that comes in. We get a commission, of course, from the affiliate marketing, right? But we don't take the commissions from you guys, from the people that come in. So, and basically, we are there to help you from the beginning to the end. How much time does it take to see result in this business? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's totally up to you. It's, let's say, like you say you want to win a race. When do you think you want to win the race? It's totally up to you. Let's say you at the start you run too fast, you get overtired and you got no more energy to keep going. My goal is, guys, to say to you guys, my advice is take it step by step, and take it step by step. Don't stop. Keep going. You will see results. The best way is to be organized. I know at the start of the trend, you guys want to you use that was gonna change your life or use it for an extra stream of income. This business can be an extra stream of income, or it can be pass over. You can go work with a laptop, go into cruises, go into airplane rides, go into everywhere in the world, because this is an online business and it's everywhere. So yeah, it takes results. Yes. How long does it take to see results, guys? It depends on how much time you want to put in the business. It's all up to you. This business is not a business that's gonna get you rich without you. Let's say like Bitcoin or something. You put money in there and it gets you rich, or you lose your stuff. No. This business, it's a business that's for you. It's registered on you. You get paychecks. You get tax slips. This business is a no-brainer, guys. And whoever's been watching, guys, I've been here 9 months, living in a house that's huge. I got a theater room, a sauna, and I'm still here, guys, and the business works. So yeah, and that's all I gotta say. Esther, let's see who else wants to try. Alia, would you like to try?
Sure, thank you very much. My name is Alia Atif, and I'm a part of alianatif.com. By profession, I'm a teacher. I am living in Toronto right now, and I'm a mom of three. Um, is this a get rich scheme, and how long does it take to see results? It's not a get rich scheme because schemes are mostly hope, uh, which this business is not. This is the reason that we are all here to show you guys that we are real people with real families, real jobs, real homes, and we are trying to make it work. It takes time and it takes effort, but once you establish yourself and once you have done the rest necessary, like the prep work, then it works like clockwork for you. But initially, you have to put an effort. Like Tito said, if you're opening a restaurant, you cannot just open a restaurant and say, okay, today just going to open a restaurant without knowing the paraphernalia that's attached to a restaurant, what to what to cook, how to get the material, what are the technicalities, what is the financial lookout of the restaurant. So this is all that you need to learn. Similarly, this is a business. There are like details attached to it, how it works, what are the steps for it to work. But the best part is that everything is taught. There are detailed, easy to understand videos, step by step guides, and a lot of beautiful people like Esther and Georgia and Tito who are willing to help whenever you need that. Like Paulo, he's not here today, but he's an amazing person. So, this is a community of very well informed, helpful people, who would help you whenever you need it. Um, how much you want to put the work in, that's up to you. The more you work, the sooner you're going to get results. So I have seen people who got results in a few weeks, months. I have seen people who have started very small and they have become very successful very fast. And then I've seen people who have taken their time, like myself. But I'm here, I'm still persevering, and I will get where I need to get. So can you. You don't need to be tech savvy. You don't need to be speaking like a lot of languages. There are like even translations available. So it's for everyone. If you're willing to put in the work to change your life, this is for you. Thank you very much, Esther. And
You're welcome. Wow, that was great. Like Alia says, guys, this is a business that you learn because you're taught to learn this business because there's people out here that want you guys to succeed, and it's not for their own interest. No, it's for your own interest. It's for the interest of the other people that want to see you happy. So this is my passion, and Georgia's passion is, and Esther's passion is to help people all around the world, to make them feel that they are worth something in this world and they have time to do whatever they want. We have someone really, really, really nice from, is it from Quebec? Mr. Stefan, present yourself. What would you want to say? Is it a quick, rich scheme or?
No, I don't want to repeat what others say. I say, like I said before, the two things I enjoy the most is that you are your own boss. To put it simple, you have flexibility. I try to work full time, like 2 hours a day. I say if I want to make progress. Uh, and what can I say? There's a team spirit. People are really willing to help. I know Georgia is busy, so I can ask other people, and there's always people willing to help. And one day it will be my turn to help. But this is what I like. You have people. We have a group of support, and right now I have many leads. I know buyers are coming, and I'm just in the few starting moment, and I don't master all the technical glitch. This is where I struggle sometimes, where I get, but for most of it, the system is well done. This is what I like also is, I'm not a computer whiz, but everything is step by step. And I like what George has said, when you say consistency, to have a persistent effort. It's not a kind of business for a sprinter. If someone has the mindset of a sprinter, do a short effort and give up. It's more like a marathonian kind of business. You put a regular effort every day, you stick with the community, and success for me is only a matter of time. And I remember one time in a mastermind, one girl said, the only way to not succeed in this business is if you give up. And I like what you say. If you give up, of course, it's like any other type of business. If you give up, nothing will work. And it's not only for business, for everything in life you have. If you give up, but if you're persistent, and there's a goal. Another thing I want to say, there's a big toolbox that all the people before us prepare. So this is the three things I like the most. You can be your own boss, flexibility of your time, effort. You have a good team spirit, and a toolbox that you can work with. So for me, this is three winning elements. So I don't need to say more.
Great job, Stefan. I'm just gonna ask you, what's your why? Why did you join this business?
My wife, I like Joseph. I did my vision board, and she said to me, "Oh, you have to put your objective in a time frame." So I did that. My wife for 2023 is to reach 85K an income with this business, and to leave my job and by the 30th of June next year, and to be able to work anywhere in the world. And I want to increase my giving by 25 to 30 in the next year. I realize that I have a lot. I don't have children, so for me, I have extra money I can give to people who need. So my three why are there. I have a
Wow.
have reach financial independence, quit my job, and increase my giving. So
Wow,
basically, this is what I'm looking for the 2023. After we'll
that's
see.
that's amazing. That's amazing. I've always also had this mind. One day having, you know, and pretty soon I'm gonna just do it one day. Just go in there and go to the supermarket and stay there and say, hey, go up to someone. Today's your lucky day. You have won. Your whole cart of food. Just give them a surprise. Make their day. Um, and
That's good.
it's a good thing because you have a feeling that you want to help people. You want to fulfill the people's happiness.
Yeah.
And like you say, this business, you don't have to do much, but set it up at the beginning. Go through your training. Listen to your coaches. Set up your make your business run for you.
Mm-hmm.
And all you do is advertise, guys. We don't have to accumulate products in our house. We don't have to call no one to make meetings. We don't have to do anything about that. If you want to be a coach, there's coaches here that will cut your sales. Will you'll have everything done for you in this business. There's so much help around, and we're here to succeed, only to make you succeed, and to tell you that if a big pandemic comes over again, and you have a choice to go to work or you have a choice to do something, you'll also have a second chance because you'll have your own online business, your own business running for you. And when times like that will come, you'll succeed. You'll succeed because you're not in the clock of society's role. So yeah. So we have a really Kadisha. She's really new in this online business. Kadisha, say a bit about yourself and what's your why. This is This is
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I am so glad to join you today in this live video session. For me, the reason which I started in this business is because I want to live and enjoy life to the fullest. And I think starting an online business is very appealing for many reasons. It's very easy now that we nowadays live in a digital world. So you can really run a profitable online business completely remote in this market. So people probably may arrive in this life because they are interested in how to open their online business. And I have pretty good reasons that might be tentative for some people looking to start their own business. So the good things about this online business is that you can choose your own hours and set up your own schedule, the schedule that works for you. The other reason is that you may be more happy with a business related to your passions because while you're working in your passions, the business itself is working for you. So the money is working for you. The location depends on anywhere where you are. So you can work and travel at the same time, as Ciro mentioned, and there are no limits of the income. So you can touch the income roof and infinite opportunities of growth and online businesses. So you can share your ideas in the radical action with our team or with the coaches or the mentors or the affiliated industries. Many online businesses are very scalable and doesn't have a lot of bottlenecks with production or logistics. It's very easy to do this business and it's an unlimited opportunity. So the world exists in the opportunities of not letting pass great opportunities in life, and you can start whenever you want. It's 100% independent and realize life is just more than money. So you will be able to grow up as you enjoy your journey in this digital business training and also this digital business team and connect with others. It's awesome. No more cultures, more languages. It's very rich for your mind and it gets you a different open mindset for the world so you can make business. And it's funny. It's funny to start in this business. The community is full of positive mindset. They are very supportive, and the coaches and the mentors are the same way. I like the optimism that everyone managed here, so I'm very happy to join.
Beautiful. Glad I came home for that.
definitely
Wow, girl. Good job. Good job. This was your first time being on one of these lives, huh?
Yeah, I'm so happy. So happy to be here and share with you.
You're such an inspiration to so many of us behind the scene and in our chats.
Yeah.
Kadisha continues to keep us positive and inspire us and heavenly thing, and she blessings, and I find these beautiful emails and these beautiful messages. You're so amazing. Like,
I think happiness is a choice of every day.
Say that again.
Happiness is the choice of every day.
What do you do to stay positive? How did you get on that path, girl? Can you tell me a little bit about that? I want to know a little bit about you. You're new here. Tell everybody about yourself.
As you feed your soul, is the things that are gonna come out, right? So if you feed your soul with quality information, beautiful events in life, beautiful people, you're surrounded by beautiful people, your life is gonna get better. Your life is going to be successful, and you're gonna manifest all the successful in the daily events.
I may have missed your introduction. Did you tell everybody what you do as a profession? Yeah.
What I do, I'm a business owner. Actually, I do own a renovation company in a couple of art studios, but I wanted more in life.
Did you say you own an art studio?
Yes, a tattoo studio.
Oh my goodness, I'm coming to bring Meadow's artwork to you, okay? Wow, shout out to your art studio. We can always give a shout out. Does anybody want to visit your art studio? Whereabouts is it?
Oh, it's in Vancouver in the 61st and 9th.
61st and 9th?
9th.
Night.
Night. Wow. Good job, girl.
Awesome.
Good job. You're an artist. I could see that for sure. Well, thank you for that. So
What do you
I
think,
guess
Georgia?
you're new, right? So kind of can't put you on the spot too much about is this a get rich scheme or whatever, right? Because you're just starting out. But
I don't believe it's a scheme or a pyramid.
yeah, no, it's not. So I guess my opinion. You want to know my opinion?
Yeah, I want to know your opinion.
Yes,
What do
of
you
course. We were waiting for you.
All right, I'll introduce myself on the spotlight. Okay, thank you all. I'm sorry I missed your guys' little introductions. So I'm a mom of 5, and I only had a 7th grade education. I come from a very old school European background, so it's my family brought us up with like the business mindset, like work for yourself and don't work for others because you're never really going to make it if you work for others. And I was brought up in thinking, why are they thinking that way? Get a proper job, be a doctor, get education. Mom and dad, what are you thinking? So then as I got older and I had my own business, it literally crashed. I became in debt and I was not taught about financial literacy. I was not taught in school, even though I only went 7th grade. I wasn't taught about anything like that, like how to, make sure you don't spend too much on your credit card, or how you can use a loan to, invest in something, make money off of that, or whatever the case may be. So here I am, age of 34, a CEO, president of Georgia Glean Coaching Inc. Got my own foundation. We upscaled to this beautiful home, paid off $45,000 worth of debt. Got a family vehicle that actually works. The other family vehicle didn't work. And I'm here for my children 24/7. I love them all. They're my heart. They're my everything. I'll do anything for my children. I do what I do for my children. This is why I started this business, because I did not want them to be cared for by others. Esther's saying bye. Thank you, Esther, for coming.
Oh, thank
God
you very
bless
much, Esther.
So thank you for helping out with this. So
You're the best.
what I wanted to say is, when I first started out, like we're talking about the subject, is this just she's so cute. Is this a get rich scheme? How long does it take? Well, when I first started, everybody was judging me because I wasn't a millionaire yet. And I was like, first of all, you got to understand this is a real business. So I got to put some time into it. I got to set my ads up and everything. And to be honest with you, I started making money right away. But to me, anxious me, impatient me at the time was like, this is not enough. I was thinking to myself, this is not enough, even though I'm making $300, $400 or $1,200, whatever the case may be. I wanted more, because I had my brick and mortar business in Toronto and I was very successful. And I figured I want to show people who think I'm skeptical, people think this is skeptical. I want to show them I could succeed, and I want to be able to make enough where I could live a better lifestyle. And then I started. I realized I have to put myself in a position to work a little harder in the beginning, and then in the long run, you will succeed. So, in fact, there's like this little like meme where these people, there's an entrepreneur, and there's just people that work in your everyday job. Now, in your everyday job, or whatever, the people that are just everyday people, just going through life, it's a very open path to go where they need to go, but it's all wavy and all around, and it just takes so long to get anywhere. But with this entrepreneurship, you have to knock down this brick wall. And that brick, in the beginning, that brick wall is going to be very hard. You're not comfortable. You're not waiting on a paycheck. It's not, okay, you got a job and here you go. You're going to have to knock down that brick wall for a little bit, but then the rest of the path is so easy. It's so smooth sailing. And that's what I learned as an entrepreneur. That's what I learned as an online business owner. In the beginning, I was not tech savvy. In the beginning, I made money, but not as much as I wanted to make at the time. But to be honest with you, a lot of people here today are like, that's exactly what I'd like to make. And that's why what I'm making right now, and I'm totally okay with it. But I have big dreams, and I have 5 kids, and I wanted to put them into, certain online schooling. I wanted to fund my foundation. I wanted to pay off my debt. I wanted to do more, and I was able to do that. So fast forward about 13 months into the business, I was able to do all of that. So that's when things start to hit, and go forward. So it took me about 13 months to start paying off my debt and get a new car and start, providing for myself the way I wanted to and my children, and just do some things that we wanted to do. Beforehand, it was keeping me, living, and it was paying my bills. It was helping me with my life, everything. I was a lot more comfortable. But in the beginning, I made sacrifices. So I remember when I dedicated 2 months to this business, the sacrifices I made was my time. So I put my time into my business, and instead of going to get-togethers, or instead of just doing things that wasn't really important at the time, I literally focused on my business and my kids. As long as my kids ate and drank, and as long as they had their little activities at home, and they had their son, and they played outside in my backyard, because I ended up getting them a fenced-in, beautiful backyard, a play set. And so I built everything in the home for them. I was like, okay, mommy needs to work on her business for a couple months, okay? Mommy needs to do this. Meadow, could you please help cook? Mikey, could you please play with your brother and sister? Guys, here, watch a movie for an hour. There's these little things. I cut corners, and I was like, okay, we can't go to this activity. We can't get to this get-together. We're going to make this work. I'm going to stay up a little bit later, okay? I'm going to stay up a little bit later. I'm going to get my business done. So those sacrifices of time and energy, and not, letting people mess with my head, paid off big time. They say, go away for 6 months. A lot of the entrepreneurs, go away for 6 months. Go in hiding. Tell nobody what you're doing, and then come out as a beast. Come out as so powerful, because everybody's waiting for you to fail. They're waiting for you. You ever notice that somebody who gets a job, they get like 1,000 likes, and entrepreneurs, they get only a few? They're waiting for you to fail. They're too scared to jump out of their comfort zone. Not the people here today, but a lot of people are scared to jump out of their comfort zone. But listen, the ones who are scared and skeptical, please don't be scared to follow your dreams, because you're going to die with your dreams. Okay, and I'm not saying even physically. Your spirit is going to die, and you're with your dreams not crushed, and with your goals not, pretty much crossed. So this is not a get-rich scheme. It takes a lot of work into it, but it's a lot less time than you would take than on an offline business, because believe me, I had an offline business, and I had to also pay for a rent. I had to pay for overhead. Like, I had to pay for my bills. I had to pay for spots that I would rent. I would have to pay for advertisement. There's a lot of things. And here, there's some advertisement you pay for it. There's some you don't. Like, there's tons of free advertisement. So I guess that's all I'm going to say for that. Kadisha's saying, a mother's love is the fuel that enables a normal human being to do the impossible. Amen. And that's by Marion C. Gretzky. They also say, Kadisha, a mother's love and a mother's faith heals a child, or could heal, right? I always believe in that. So, wow, God bless you. Thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Aw. Did anybody else want to add anything?
Oh, sorry. Go, Kadisha. Go. I just wanted to say, because just like piggyback riding on Tito's what he said, we grow together because it's a community. So helping is like the bane of the community. So like Stefan said, today we are taking help, and tomorrow we should be able to help others. Like, it's a cycle. So cycle needs to keep going. That's how communities become bigger, and our community is growing like days in and days out. So it's a community where we grow together, we develop together, we learn together, and then we laugh together. So yeah, that's it.
Amen.
Yeah, you're totally right. They say if you help someone, there's blessings. You'll be blessed in a way that you will get what you want by helping others. Like if you focus on helping someone, it's gonna be reflected to you. So with this business, in this business, you start out learning, like Aliyah says, and then you actually have all the information to actually be a teacher. And
You can
show
choose
them.
to be a coach. Okay, you can choose to be a coach. You can help people in so many different ways. But if you feel that you're not comfortable enough, we'll continue to coach, and we'll continue to cut your sales, and we'll direct you. Okay. But yeah, did you want to say something, Khadijah?
Yes, I want to give an advice to everyone that is maybe seeing this live session. The only way to truly be successful is to feel good while you're working on your dreams. And because the chances are high in this business, um, you have set all the goals maybe and your dreams, but maybe if you introduce yourself in a constant state of chase your dreams and working your goals, you're gonna enjoy the process and you're gonna be successful 100%. Most of the people that I know that started this business and that are with you guys, also Zero, I know Zero from a long time, they look happier than ever, and I like that. And even if they have to work hard, like just promoting themselves and that kind of stuff, it pays very well. And I think everyone, if they are thinking about starting an online business, this is the right moment, and this is a blessing.
I love that. And it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. I know that I received a lot of happiness in starting this business because we don't, just like I showed you in your training before you guys started, in your coaching call, I'll show you. Like when you're ready to get started, I help you get started. Okay? Like I said, I help cut sales for people. But to be honest with you, our system does all the work. So when I show you guys, I show you in the training, look, literally, you can literally have your training going, and there's one training tab where it says mindset. Mindset is key, and it has a little Tony Robbins message, and Simon Sinek, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, so how did this better your mindset, Mrs. Vito?
How did this better my mindset for this business?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it bettered my body. I would say I don't have to carry no big no big nothing over my shoulder or go to do some. I mean, I would love it to go do some physical hard work, but I'm free for that. My mindset good because you learn so much things in this business that it doesn't help you only in the business; it helps you in your personal life. It builds you up in your personal life. Um, it makes you speak better. It makes you think before you speak. It makes you.
There's a lot of books that we have people read. There's a lot of things that we do. Yeah.
And like the first thing you gotta do in this business, once you get in this business,
100%.
get the magic. Read the magic.
The book,
by
The Magic.
Rhonda.
Yeah. You know her last name?
Can you help me out with
Rhonda
that?
Byrne.
Rhonda Byrne. Yeah.
Rhonda Byrne.
Yeah, it's a hard name for a Hispanic
she
guy.
have it?
Yeah, she's got it.
Which one is that one? Let me see that. Hold on. Oh, that's The Power of Now. Is that The Power of Now? That's her new book, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I love it.
It has a different jacket. Let me see it without the jacket. I think it's the same one I just got. I think you have a different jacket. Yeah, I think I just got that. So it's the new one she made? Yeah, I think so.
I have it on PDF. Maybe I can send it to you.
Yeah, that's so your little Yoda you have over there. My kids love Yoda. I see that Yoda. Well, thank you all for coming. Just remember something, guys. This isn't a get-rich scheme, but we've seen a lot of people get wealthy in a year or two, and it would take them literally a whole lifetime to do what we do in a couple of years. And even there, some people don't even get there to a lifetime. And even some of his family members came here and seen this home, or some of my sisters said the same thing. Like, look how young you are, and look at the life that you're able to accomplish. Look at the freedom you have to be able to do whatever you want, anywhere you want, and to have, children. I have my children, and I'm able to be there for them. What we want to do today is, and thanks, Mohammed, for giving this incredible subject. We wanted to explain to you this today so you can understand it's not a get-rich scheme. The reality of it, you see so much people succeeding above and beyond, but they did put their work into it. And it's not as hard as you think it is. But if you go to our free workshop and you add your name and your email on our websites here in this post, you'll see the free workshop. You'll see how we build your website. You'll see how we build your sales funnel that runs 24/7. So that's how it makes things a lot easier because it gets back to people. It literally walks people through the buying process. So that's when you hear us saying, we got to leave, we got a buyer, and there's lifetime buyers in this business. That's how the money keeps generating. There's traveling company, there's medical grade company, there's communications, there's fitness, there's huge incentives, there's all these different streams of income. You can open up one tab on your computer, you check one wallet. You open up another tab, you check your sales report. Open up another tab, check your PayPal. Wait for a check in the mail. There's all these incentives. So if you are interested in working with us and you want to get help, you want something where it's legit, we'll help you. You won't be left alone. None of my business partners are left alone. As you see, I've been doing this since 4 years. Nobody is ever left alone. The only way you will fail, which I don't even want to say that to worry you, is if you quit, if you give up. What's the harm of just working on your business for a year straight and seeing where it goes and quit your job?
Either way, guys.
A couple months. Even if you work at it for a couple months, 3-4 hours a day, you'll quit your job. I guarantee you'll quit your job if you work at it for 3-4 hours a day. Okay? But don't leave up a terrible ad that's not bringing any leads. We just built all these different groups where we have somebody actually helping in ads, somebody actually making sure your website's looking really good, making sure, now we have it created, but we want to make sure that you know what you're doing and your ad is attached to it and everything. So we have all these people that's assisting everybody right now. We're growing at an exponential rate. We're worldwide right now. There's one company that's in 196 countries. We're all over the world, all over the globe. Believe me, this is not oversaturated. Okay, start today for a better tomorrow. So I love you all. Thank you for coming. We lost some on the way. They literally popped off. They got busy. So
thanks for coming, and we'll see you next.
Yeah. Hit that link in the post here. Add your name and your email. And if you see this on any of my other business partners' pages, ask them directly for you to receive the workshop. They'll send it to you, or click the link in this post, add your name and your email, and you'll took into the replay right away. So today's Tuesday. It started 28 minutes ago. You can still hop on it. The live one. All right. God bless you.
Take
Bye,
care,
y'all.
guys. Have a wonderful night.